I must have so much of joy doing something. Then it becomes effortless. Moment you bring it this idea of that, oh no, I have to meditate again, it becomes a drag. It's okay in a class if you fail. Fifth grade or fifth year of college, if you fail, it's okay. It's not the worst. But in life, if we fail, you have to repeat the whole life again, see? And once you get used to this failing in classes, you become rigid about, and then you keep parents keep crying, my son is still in the ninth grade, he doesn't do anything, he's wasting his time. He, when is he going to pass out of the school? Same thing happens, uh, to us, to our Lord. When is this fellow going to return back home? When is he ever going to get moksha, liberation, so that we can be together again? But we go on repeating life after life, life after life, life after life. So we have to understand the seriousness of spiritual adventure. We have to put our heart into it. See, one of our senior preceptors during Babuji's lifetime, Dr. K.C. Varadachari, he used to give this example that if you dig a well for water, 1 foot here, and then you get fed up, and then after 10 days you dig another 5 feet somewhere else, and then 10 feet somewhere else, you'll never get water. Though you are making an effort, sporadic and unregulated, without plans. Likewise, when we meditate now, and then after some time we meditate, and then after some time we meditate. The other day, I worked in my backyard in the garden. I was removing the soil, and I must have dug almost a foot uh, deep and about 2 feet wide. It took me more than an hour. And then afterward, what happened? After 5 days, when I go to plant a sapling, someone had already filled that 1 foot deep, 2 feet wide pit that I had made. But he was watering the place, and while watering, the rest of the mud that was on the side filled it up again. See? So I had to dig it again. So either we uh, go on repeating the same thing again and again. So this is what we call wasted efforts. And the problem comes when we get used to this, we become complacent about our journey. And I had to become very restless about my own path. It becomes effortless. Moment you bring it this idea of that, oh no, I have to meditate again, it becomes a drag. Now I like to share with you a real story from Napoleon's life. When he was returning back to France after winning, many provinces, there were many loots, many treasures his army was carrying. Some were being carried on the donkeys, some on horses, and some on men. One of the army personnel, soldier on foot, he was carrying something on his back, some treasure, gold treasure, but it was heavy. And soldier was thinking, what is this? I'm carrying all this load, I'm dying, I'm hungry, I can barely walk in this cold. When Napoleon saw this, he asked, what are you carrying? He said, sir, I don't know what I'm carrying. He said, look inside. He looks, he was so this tremendous value, gold, all gold and precious jewels. Napoleon says, "This is all yours, take it." Just few moments before, he was cursing himself for carrying it. So much of cold, and I have to carry this. But all of a sudden, his mood changed. So much of joy radiated from every part of his body. He was unstoppable. He was running back home. I mean, speed you can't imagine. See, a simple change of attitude can fire us up. And simple change of attitude in a negative way can also withdraw and somehow stop our spiritual progress. Not only spiritual progress, in studies also, we have seen enthusiastic children versus those children who find it's burdensome, this aspect of education. There's a vast difference. So cultivating certain level of attitude helps us a lot. See. Even if you pretend, artificially you smile and say, "Oh, let me do this with joy," your enthusiasm itself will spread like a contagious disease. Your wife will be also affected by this positive sign. Children with whom you interact will also be affected by positive sign. Even many questions that we ask, your teachers are not cooperating, but because of your enthusiasm, they will also join your hands. They say, "Wow, there must be something with this meditation. He's always cheerful, he's always smiling." Right? So I think what I learned today from all this, that we all need to develop certain level of attitude of passionate enthusiasm, joy in doing our things.